Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. That means that you're not doing anything more exciting than watching Talking Real Estate. So, just so you know, the early bird special, who was the first person to make a comment today, I don't know how it was. This guy just hacked the system. I don't know what the heck, but Jason Tidwell, you are our early bird winner. I don't know how you did it before I even got this thing loaded. I have no idea. So, that's what happened. So, Jason Tidwell, you are our early bird winner, the first person to make a comment. Now, let's go on a little bit normal, regular stuff. Where are you tuning in from? Yeah, weird, isn't it? Very weird, very strange. Where are you tuning in from, ladies and gentlemen? Are you sea to shining sea here? Let's see where we're at. We have Brownstown Township in the house. Do we have Woodhaven? Do we have Alpena, Oscoda, Saugatuck? What the Redford's in the house? Holy smokes. We got Redford in the house. What else we got in there? What else we got going on? Joe Wojcinski here in Redford? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. You live in Dearborn Heights. Algonac, D7. Oh, maybe watching some baseball. There you go. All right, we got all kinds of locals and non-locals, I'm telling you. Up in the thumb, Brownstown. Holy moly. Pat Neese, the good neighbor, driving through. Oh, there you go, driving through. All right, I got you. On the road. See, we got people. Last week we had somebody doing it at dinner. Big ass D7. Yeah, that's a good one. We had people do it as they're eating dinner. Yeah, people do it while they're driving. Just please drive safe because after June 30th, they're making that law where you can't use your phone at all. Auntie Chris, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, this is episode number 178. Party like a patriot. We're going to talk everything 4th of July and Independence Day craziness. That's what we're going to bring up today. Definitely got some interesting houses for you to look at. Goofy stuff of what realtors see. It's going to be fun, 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 fun. Jamie in the house. Good to see you. Listen, and Farmington Hills in the house. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we also have a little bit of an upgrade. Our good friend Tracy Schultz. We'll keep that a secret for a little bit, but you will see. He brought something that gives a little more pizzazz to the show. So you will see that in a few minutes here. So, all right. Let's talk about the wonderful 4th of July weekend coming up. Give me in a single word, describe the 4th of July, what it means to you, anything you want, a single word. Put it in the comments, put it in the chat. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What does 4th of July mean to you? You can only use one word, just one. So, Steve, you can't use big ass. You can't do that. America. Attaboy, Jimmy. I like that. You can't. That's 4 words. Great. Big ass water slide is big ass water slide. Oh, yeah. I know he did. That's used to be the calling card around here. Fireworks, yeah. Freedom, America, patriotic. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. What do you got? One word. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. We got patriotic. We got fireworks. We got America. What else? What else? What else? What else? One single word you would use to describe the 4th of July. What would you do? What word would you use? Type it before you said, I bet you did. I bet you did. Family. All right. I like that. Family's always a good theme. Always a good focus. Birthday. Oh, America's birthday. I got you. I got you. What the heck is that? What does that say? I think it says fire. I think it's a different way to spell it, I guess. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Gee, tell me what you got. Tell me what you got with that one. I think that's just fire. That's all it is. All right. So let me ask this question of you. What is the very best thing about the 4th of July? And people are going to have all different ranges of things like food. They're going to have fireworks. They're going to have, hot, warm pool. They aren't going to have, I tell you what, they're not going to have smog and smoke like we're having right now. So they're definitely not going to have that. But what is the best thing about the 4th of July? Tell me. Put it in the chat, please. It can be anything that you love about the 4th of July. What about you? What do you like about the 4th of July, girl? Patriotism. I like that. Nice. Okay. Friends. I agree with that. Trace, I agree with that. And good friends that drop you off super secret gifts. I like that too. Being free for now. For now. Bear. I just like Bear. That's Joe Wojcinski, my favorite uncle in the world. Oh, that made me laugh. Cookouts. I agree. Friends. Yeah. Yeah. Family. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. I tell you something that I think that I miss a lot. I feel like there used to be more fireworks on 4th of July. I don't know if maybe my family can correct me if I'm wrong, but I just felt like there was more fireworks on 4th of July. Like you went to the fireworks. Now it feels like they're all on different days. It feels like we're going to do these on the 27th. We're going to do these on the 2nd and the 10th and the 9th and all this other crazy stuff. So if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. You can say it. That's okay. I don't mind being wrong. But for some reason, I feel like there was more 4th of July fireworks on 4th of July. Unity. I like that. That's nice, Jimmy. I like that a lot. It's like every day. Well, like every day they build up. So Chris Bergeron is going to tell you that they start building the fireworks up and they just going and going and going and going. Yeah, that's right. That's it. Anybody else remember that when it seemed like fireworks were on the 4th of July? Because I just feel like that used to be how it was. And I feel like it's not like that anymore. American Eric Krieger, all the way. Now we're going national. That man is from Arizona checking in on us today. Very nice. Very nice. So there you go. There were a lot of fireworks on 4th of July. That's what I figured. But so why is the change? Why do you think people change, guys? What do you think? I mean, I know, like for Dearborn, I think that they'd save all their money for homecoming. I get that part. Greenfield Village, yeah, I agree with that, right? But like a lot of I want to say Taylor's, isn't there way after? I think there's is way after 4th of July. Yeah, I got you. So that's just a weird thing. Like every once in a while, convenience. I just feel like sometimes that we change things for goofy reasons. That's all. I don't know. That's just something that I came up with. All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's go to the worst thing about 4th of July. And you can say the smoke if you want to. That's okay. Taylor was last week. Okay. Yeah. What's the worst thing about 4th of July? This question, Chris Bergeron, I can't wait to see what you put up for this one. What's the worst thing about 4th of July? And there's last Saturday Heritage Fest. I got you. And Dearborn doesn't do one anymore. I think they just do Greenfield Village. Yeah. That's the worst thing. Fireworks is the worst thing, really? How come? Tell me how come. What's the worst thing? Do they not do them downtown Detroit on the 4th? No, they do them like they did them yesterday, Eric. They actually did them, I think, yesterday. They were supposed to do them Monday. So the Freedom Festival is what you're talking about, I think. And they did those they do them like the 26th or 27th, the beginning of it, right? Because it's international between Canada and the United States. Kathy Cordy in the house. Good to see you. My dog for the fireworks. I tell you what, Trace, lots of animal owners that say the same thing. Lots of animal owners say it's too noisy the week before. Yeah, okay, I hear that. Traffic. Steve, a lot of traffic like heading out of town, you thinking, or what? What are you thinking? So what's the worst thing about 4th of July? We're talking about the best thing. What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing about 4th of July? Just curious what you think. Just curious about what you think. Not a fan of the noise it triggers PTSD for something seriously. Yeah, it feels a while. Okay, fair. That's a fair thing to say. It's a fair thing to say. I get you. Coming home. I got you. Coming home. So, yeah. How many folks are traveling out of town? Anybody traveling out of town for 4th of July? If you are, put in the chat. Tell us where you're going. Make us envious of where you're going. So, if you're traveling out of town, they're illegal here, so not too many go. Really? They're illegal in Arizona? Really, Eric? It's
dry.
Wow. Yeah, I know, but that's interesting to me. I never would have thought I would hear that somewhere. There's probably drunks. Yeah. Yeah, probably. So here's what I got. Chris Berger, I knew this was coming. I hate the fireworks. Everybody does it because they don't know when to stop. I've been hearing that, guys, and I'm only laughing just teasing her a little bit. I have been hearing that my whole life. They just don't ever stop with them fireworks. Oh, yeah. Mom, I'm just teasing you. I love you very much. Love you very much. Traveling off the couch to the plate corral. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, guys. All right. So let's get into conversations with my dear friend. I hear them after midnight. I know you do. My good friend, the Patriot himself, the veteran, Mike McLaughlin, Total Home Lending. Michael, what's happening?
Hey, Scott. Not too much. How are you doing, sir?
Good. Tell me one word to describe 4th of July. Go.
Relaxing.
Relaxing. Wow. Look at that. That's very nice. That's very nice. I like it. So you don't do anything. You just kind of chill out with the fam at home or what?
Yeah. Like the less you do over the 4th of July, the better 4th of July I think you're setting yourself up for.
Very nice. Very cool.
Some steaks, hopefully, we get some of the smoke out of the air before the weekend. And I think it's supposed to be a little better tomorrow. We can just be hopeful for that. And then, enjoy some time outside. Hopefully the air quality will be better. But, in moving the 4th of July, like you said, like they do them on different dates, I kind of thought I couldn't find anything about it, but I had a memory about that after 9/11, they started moving them so that they wouldn't be all on the same night to make less of a target. But I don't know if that's just in my own head because I can't find anything about it. Obviously, it makes
Michael,
sense.
wait, hang on a sec. You got to say hi to your fans. You got Pat
Oh,
Neese saying hello. I mean, all these people saying hello to you. Pat
hi
Neese, Patty
guys,
40. Yeah, there you go. All
Christine,
right.
Kathy, Steve. Yeah, some brisket. I'm not real good at brisket, but I like me some brisket. Definitely.
Maybe that's it then. Maybe because it make it a smaller gathering. Maybe, yeah.
Well, I think what really makes sense about everybody doing it on different nights is they can target their city and the people who are local. And then if they still want to go to the bigger event like Detroit, or they want to go, or they want to watch it on TV at home on WDIV, they still have that option, but yet they can still celebrate locally. Like when we do ours, we'll be there'll be a parade and we'll be volunteering there for Gibraltar. But that if you wanted bigger plans like for the city's fireworks, I think by having them spread out, you give people more options instead of just having to make a decision. Do I go here or do I go there? I'm out of luck if I don't do both. You can't do both.
Yeah, and I got to think there's probably a cost factor along there too. Hey, probably.
Right. Like the city, like Gibraltar invests all that money. So they want to create a scenario where they can get as many people, maybe even from other cities, to come because they're not competing with other, with Taylor or the city downtown or whatever.
So, guys, here's what we're gonna do. As Mike and I are talking, if your city has fireworks, put it in the chat. Tell us the city, and then tell us yes they do or no they don't. Eric, we know they're banned in your state, your country, almost said in your state. So we got you already there. But the rest of you folks, tell us what city you're in. Do they have fireworks, a fireworks display or not? They have fireworks display or not. So
And Carlson does a real nice job with it. I know Gibraltar. I say Carlson. That's the high school.
yeah.
Gibraltar's the city. I know Taylor does a real good job with theirs. I remember Dearborn Heights. I assume they still do them.
Dearborn
Right?
Heights used to have a kick-ass one. I don't think they
Yeah,
do it anymore. I don't think
they were pretty. They were pretty renowned for theirs for a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
Canfield
So in the chat,
Community
guys, like I
Center.
said, put if your city, what your town you're in, and if they do fireworks or not, because we'd love to know. We would love to know. Michael, so I saw something. I want to touch base with you on this. I was watching, I don't know, a video somewhere, and the chick from Shark Tank was on, the realtor lady. I can't remember what her name is now.
Okay.
Her name escapes me. She was talking. She said that if the rates come down, it's going to be craziness, ridiculous all over again. Do you foresee them coming down?
Yeah, and actually, I have as if you were setting me up so I can knock it down. You think we talked about it, even though I know we didn't.
We did. You're right.
Here it is.
we don't script this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's too much fun to go unscripted and just go off the cuff. So you see here, there's an article that I found. I just did the old share screen there. And the question is should you wait for mortgage interest rates to drop? Here's what experts think. And then what I'll do is I'll cut to the important part here.
Yeah.
So this is CBS News, and it is a true news article, but they even say here we may receive commission for some of the links from this page. So they are promoting people to get pre-approved.
Yep.
But there's a really good point that they make in here. They talk about where rates are headed, and they say, yeah, they'll come down, but they probably won't come down 1 to 2 points from their current value. They say in the next 12 months. So basically, it's kind of what I've been saying. We're sitting in the 6.5 to 6.75 range now. And the belief is, high fives maybe in the next 12 months. So that's kind of what we need, is for rates to come down that point. And is that enough to open the floodgates where it will allow enough sellers to create a crazy market? I'm not really worried about what that would do, the interest rates dropping would do to values, because I think the values are strong, and I don't see them. If there's more houses, it would be a little less competition. I think it could be good for values.
Yep.
But the other big thing about this article is right here, why you may want to buy now despite higher rates. And what they talk about is, even though rates are higher now, with them expected to trend downward in the next 12 months, property values are not anticipated to slow down. They're anticipated to keep continuing up. So they're telling you, hey, you're better off to buy now, lock in at the lower property value, as that's not anticipated, especially in our market, to go down. So take the interest rate that it is now. Hey, remember what we said when all this first started? Buy the house, date the rate. You're buying the house, you're getting it at that price. hopefully better than where the market is when you're in your next position to do something, and you're setting yourself up for perhaps a refinance later. So that's what the article, that's the high points of the article, and that's what I believe.
Yeah. So I just it's just fun. Like I heard, like I was watching, it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was like she was doing an interview and she says, if the thing comes down a point or point and a half, this place is going to go crazy again. So folks that are waiting for rates to come down, you're waiting to fight again. That's what you're waiting for.
Right. And for every one of those people that then, every one of those homeowners that will finally make it to a position where they can sell and purchase again, that does give us one more home on the market to help facilitate that, though. So I'm not so sure that I'm worried about the capacity of the homes, because I feel like we're already in the position now where we've got a surplus of buyers as it is. So I think that it can't be worse. It can only be better than the situation that we're in now
Right.
with the low
Well,
inventory.
because move up buyers, they're afraid. They're like, why would I refinance this house I have at 3 or whatever? Unless I mean, like, 'cause they're going to be paying the same or more for the next house up.
Yeah, and there might be a little bit of some growing pains here while people get to having higher rates. Like, in a couple of years, you know, we're going to have to find a new norm when it comes to when people will go for that move up home. They're sitting at a higher rate. If they bought in the last year, their rates are higher. So for them, the move up home won't be as big an obstacle because they're at a higher rate. But we just kind of have to wait for that cycle to come back around.
Well, Mike, tell me if I'm off my rocker. You're not going to see twos and threes again. You're not.
No, I don't. I don't anticipate it. Not especially when the government is using, uh, interest rates as a way to tamper, as a way to try to control inflation. They're trying to keep that in line with inflation to reduce demand. Supply stays the same. They make it more expensive to buy. They reduce the demand. Less people can buy it. So that's how they're trying to bring down inflation.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So give us one more nugget before we let you go, Michael. Give me one more nugget.
Mm,
What do you got?
Mishta, we know Mishta will be coming out with new sales limits for their product. Like currently,
Higher?
yeah, higher. They are finally going to go up. I don't know exactly the amount, but
What are they at now?
two
225?
224,500
Yep.
sales price, and they're finally going to be making some changes on that. So that's a sneak peek of what's to come in the future with new Mishta guidelines for
And
that.
that doesn't have to be a first time buyer. It can be,
In
there's
in
other parameters.
Yeah, in targeted cities, which are cities that the state of Michigan is trying to drive home ownership into these areas because they were more depressed during the economic downturn. The cities like Taylor, Lincoln Park, River Rouge, Inkster, Detroit, a couple other ones.
Yep.
River Rouge, if I didn't say
But
River
those
Rouge.
areas, they do not have to be.
Yeah, those areas you can't currently own a home, but you can be selling your previous home just before closing. So it could put you in a position where maybe you don't have enough money to put down on your next home. But since you're selling, you're no longer ownership. Maybe you can use Michigan in one of those targeted cities.
Gotcha. Hey, so Tracy Schultz wants to know what's for dinner.
Oh, let's see.
He's
We
got to
had
reach
like
for
one
it.
of these uh, packages from Meyer where it's like they give you the noodles, the sauce, the chicken, you just put it in the microwave and you make
Yep.
it's actually pretty darn good quality for it's not a it's a fridge item. It's not so you make it within a week, and it was pretty good. And then had some some leftover China Inn from over there
Very
on the north
nice. Very nice.
is it
Now,
North Line?
that's 4th of July like China in, buddy. Nothing like that.
Yeah, it was good. It was Hunan or Kung Pao beef.
Yeah, I bet. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm always glad I get to eat after the show, Mike, because you always get me fired about something to eat. I'm telling you.
Then I made Melissa she didn't know, but she needed a vegetable and she loves lima beans. So I surprised her with some lima beans.
Ooh, some people surprise with flowers. You surprise with lima beans, buddy. You know what I mean? Shelly wants Lums. For those folks in Dearborn Heights, John Lums. She's like, let's stop at Lums when we leave here.
It's not a bad place to stop at, Scott. Shelly's
Okay,
got a good
listen.
idea.
I want you to have a great 4th, my friend, and a good weekend. I will talk to you later.
Be good, folks.
Michael McLaughlin, Total Home Lending, ladies and gentlemen. He is the man, the myth, the legend when it comes to lending. See you later, bud.
See ya.
Bye-bye. And McLaughlin's always on point. He's always on point. He definitely is. Yeah, Lums is good eats. Lums is good eats there, Trace. It sure is. It sure is. All right. So let's talk about the deep dive for today, ladies and gentlemen. We found not this or that. Jimmy, it's not
He's
this or
ready,
that.
he's
He's
ready.
already ready for this or that. No, not this or that yet. Not this or that. Deep dive. We found 7 patriotic homes. Now they're across America. First, I was kind of looking at Michigan. That's a little tough, but we found 7 homes, the most patriotic homes in America. Okay. I'm going to put them up here, and then you kind of decide which one you think is your fave. Okay. Which one you think is your fave. You might need a piece of paper, a pen, or text it to yourself. So here we go. All right. Here we go. The 7 most patriotic homes in America. That's not it, doggone it. Hang on. Let me work from the bottom here. You know, a little technical difficulties. Here we go. All right. So there we go. Now I got it. Do a little share screen here. I'll see if I can't make that a little bigger for you. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Mount Vernon, George Washington's home. That is Mount Vernon, the first president of the United States. That is Mount Vernon right there. I mean, the patriotic fireworks are probably, are photoshopped in, but I thought that might not be a bad one for a patriotic home. Thought that might not be a bad one. So that is number 1. That is number 1, Mount Vernon. We started with that one. Number 2. Hang on. Still working through it. Number 2 is, let's see if I can find it. There it is. Okay. Number 2 is, and again, I'll make it big because most of you are not watching us on the big screen. That right there is Betsy Ross's home right there. Betsy Ross's home. The lady that created the American flag that we love and hold dear these days. Betsy Ross's home. Betsy Ross. That's Jimmy Downs gives me the thumbs down the last one. All right. All right. He's all over this one. Betsy Ross's home. Very interesting. Very simple to me, it looks like, but still well kept up. Very that's cool. I'm related to her. That's cool. We found out all kinds of interesting things. All right. Number 3. This one got a lot of oohs and ahs from Shelley because it's definitely a cool house. It's definitely a cool house. Let's go. Number 3. That right there is Monticello. That is Thomas Jefferson's home. He remodeled it dozens and dozens and dozens of times. So it's got a lot of cool angles. And it definitely is an interesting place. Definitely interesting place. So that is Monticello. That is number 3. Look at the cool lines. It's definitely an interesting place. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. Hmm? Number 4. This one is definitely different too. Number 4. This one is Mark Twain's house. Look how huge that place is. Mark Twain, great American author. That is a very, very cool looking house right there. Very interesting and different. Lots of patios and porches and stuff all over the place. So Mark Twain's home. That is our next one. Mark Twain's home. I just think it's definitely cool looking. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, love the porch. Yeah, porch is cool. There's a porch there. There's probably a porch up in here. Someday I'll teach you how to put them all in. Very cool, Trace. Very cool. All right, this one they call the Star Spangled Banner home. It's in Baltimore, Maryland. And the lady, they had a flag making shop there, and it just looked cool to me. It's just a cool looking place. Let's see. See if I can't get it there. There it is, a Star Spangled Banner home. It's in Baltimore, Maryland. I just think that the flags are interesting. I mean, it's a cool home. Notice too, most of the roofs are in pretty good shape. Like that caught my eye. I'm such a weirdo because I'm a realtor now. I notice roofs more than I ever did before. Number, I think we're on 5, aren't we? Is that number 5? I think that's number 5. That's number 5 right there. Number 5. Number 5. That's the Star Spangled Banner home. Star Spangled Banner home. I got 2 more for you. 2 more for you. 2 more for you. Next one is Abraham Lincoln's home in Springfield, Illinois. Stayed there right before he was president. Stayed there right before he was president. Shelley goes, man, that house is big. I'm like, yeah, he was the president. I mean, he was becoming the president, so he must have been all right. So that's Springfield, Illinois, Abraham Lincoln's home. Abraham Lincoln's home. Not a big fan of the shutters. The shutters are not my fave. Not my fave. So that is number 6. That is number 6. Thinking Mark Twain's house. Yeah, it's not bad. Lots of windows. Yeah, lots of windows are clean too. And the last one, I get a kick out of this one. You might not. Shelley didn't think it was as funny as I thought it was.
Well, it's funny.
It's I think it's pretty funny. So here, I'll give it to you right now. Let's see.
Really?
Yeah, true. Last one. Graceland. You gotta love Graceland. Nothing says America like Graceland. Nothing says America like Graceland. Nothing says America like Graceland, guys. All right, so I'll quickly go through them for you real quick. Number 1 was George Washington's Mount Vernon home. Number 2 was Betsy Ross, her home. 3 was Monticello, that's Jefferson's home. 4 was Mark Twain's. 5 was the Star Spangled Banner home. 6 was Lincoln's home. And 7, the King. 7, the King. So put the number in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 is Mount Vernon, George Washington's home. 2 is Betsy Ross. 3 is Monticello. 4 is Mark Twain. 5 is the Star Spangled Banner house. 6 is Lincoln. And 7 is Graceland. Oh. Hunk of burning love. Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Very nice. Got a couple of 4s, got a couple of 7s, got a 1. Got Twain, Mark Twain. Yeah. Star Spangled Banner. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Give you about 10 more seconds, guys. I'll give you about 10 more seconds. Just thought it was something different. Thought you'd like to see some cool different homes. All right. So we're going to call it Mark Twain's home is the winner. Let me show it to you one more time. Let me show you Mark Twain's home one more time. It's definitely, it's a cool place. Not bad for an author. Not bad for an author. Here's Twain's home. I'll show it to you one more time. There it is right there. Get a little bigger for you. Pretty elaborate, pretty cool. Mark Twain's home is the most patriotic home, as said by those watching Talking Real Estate. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Huh? Yeah, all right. The point you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 last segments of the show, which are both awesome. All right. First one is this or that, 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 this or that. Okay. The new signs are courtesy of Tracy Schultz, an avid fan of the show. This or that, this or that. Guys, here's how this works. If you ever said it before, this or that works this way. I will put 2 things, one versus the other. You decide, and let's figure out who the winner is. Some of them are tongue-in-cheek. Some of those are interesting. Some of those are ridiculous. Here we go. Let's make that. Oh, Jimmy, come on now. Very high tech. Listen, buddy, it's high tech here. We don't mess around, Steve, all right? First, number 1, this one's for Chris Bergeron. Sparklers or bottle rockets? This or that, this or that, this or that. What do you think? Sparklers or bottle rockets? What do you think? Put it in the chat, please. Sparklers or bottle rockets? Sparklers or bottle rockets? Michelle says sparklers. Hyacinth says, oh, no, sorry about that. Jimmy says bottle rockets. Beth Walking Block says sparklers. Emmy, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. Killing me. So let's see what we got. So far, we're looking about neck and neck with the Sparklers and the Bottle Rockets. Let's see. Sparklers and Pat Neese says Sparklers. Tracy says Rockets. We're close. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Lori Mercer says Sparklers. Chris Wojcinski says Sparklers. And I'm sorry, Bruce and Nancy say Sparklers. And the winner is Sparklers. Good old fashioned Sparklers. All right, number 2. It's a little 4th of July action. Liberty Bell or Statue of Liberty? Liberty Bell. So put Bell or Statue. Which one? Bell or Statue? Liberty Bell or Statue of Liberty? What do you think? This or that? This or that? This or that? Tracy says Bell. Jimmy says Bell. Chris Wojcinski says Statue. Michelle says Statue. I can't see that, Nance. I can't tell what that says. Statue. Because freedom rings. Statue. Okay, Statue. All right. Bell, Statue, Statue, Statue. Uh-oh. Laura Mercer says Bell. What do you think? What do you think? Rose says, what did she say? Statue of Liberty. You got 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got? Statue of Liberty or Liberty Bell? Applying, yeah, Statue. There you go. There we go. Hyacinth says Statue of Liberty. And the Statue of Liberty wins it. This or that. This or that. The statue came from France. Yes, it did. Come on. The statue came from France. All right. Last one. This one's a little, I think I know the answer for this one, but we'll see. Okay. Star Spangled Banner or America the Beautiful? Star Spangled Banner or America the Beautiful? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Star Spangled Banner or America the Beautiful? Tell us in the chat, please. America the Beautiful or Star Spangled Banner? Chris Wojcinski says America. Star Spangled Banner. Janine says Star Spangled Banner. Okay. America the Beautiful. Chris Bergeron. Holy smokes. All kinds of crazy. Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see? What? Hey, listen. What's that guy's name? What was Naked Gun? Enrico Palazzo?
Oh,
Enrico Palazzo. Star Spangled America. Oh, this is close. It's getting closer. Hyacinth says America the Beautiful. Jason Tibble. Oh, say, can you see? And the winner is the Star Spangled Banner. Francis Scott Key wrote that song as a lawyer on a shipboat watching the War of 1812. That is the end of this or that, this or that. I just have fun with it. I have fun with that stuff. Last but not least, the segment you've all been waiting for. What realtors see. Da, 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 da. I will post a picture, and you, ladies and gentlemen, will give it your best caption. If you make us laugh so hard we pee our pants, then you definitely will have the chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate. So you capture the picture, and the winner has a chance to win millions of dollars on this 4th of July coming weekend. Here we go. Picture number 1. Picture number 1. We actually saw this on a house on the island of Crocile. It was interesting. Nice sign holder. Yes, it is.
thank you, Trace.
I get the best sign holder in the business. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's what realtors see. Number 1. Put your caption in the chat. Shelly Vision.
I like that.
This is Shelly Vision. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Pretty ingenious, but just interesting to look at. What do you think? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, please. District 7 school fans. That's pretty good. Oh, geez. What do you think? We thought it was pretty interesting. Central fanning. That's pretty good. Dueling fans. I like that. Modernized Star Wars pod racing.
That's got to be Tidwell.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Steve Markey would be proud of you, Jay. Steve Markey,
Oh,
Star Trek fan. Menopause bedroom fan. What the?
good one, Lori.
That's pretty good. I'm a fan. Oh, jeez. Guys, you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Come up with your best caption. What realtor seed number 1? You have a chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. You're starting a tornado in the living room. That's pretty good. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and earn. And the winner is Menopause Bedroom Fan from Jorge Merzick. That was pretty good. That made Shelly laugh hard. So that was good stuff. All right. Number two of What Realtors See. Hang on. My sign girl's taking care of business back here. At the signs again, courtesy of Tracy Schultz and the wonderful people that love him. Here we are. What Realtors See. Number two. Let's see. Where is it at? Right there. Yeah, this was interesting to me. I was like, I thought it was cool, but at the same time, I go Shelly.
Thanks, Auntie Chris.
All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Right there. What Realtors See number two. Nice signs. Yeah, that was very nice signs. I agree. They're sweet, actually. Love that manicure.
Thank you.
Hey, girl. That's funny.
Thanks, girl.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? Old fashioned calculator. Yeah, I could see that. What do you think? Backup generator? What the hell? That's good. Got to keep them adult toys going. Oh, jeez. Trace, he went this way. He went way the other way on
It was a
that
good
one.
though.
What even is that, though? I think it's a battery holder. I think it holds batteries. I don't know. Confused. Very good. Got 30 seconds, guys. You got 30 seconds. What Realtors See? One of them launches the nuclear. Oh, jeez. Your remotes will never be dead in that house. That's true. They never will be dead again. Got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Backup Generator. Michelle Gill. That's the best backup generator you ever seen in your life. I think it holds batteries. I think that's what it is, but backup generator, that's a good one. All right. Last one, guys. Last one. What Realtors See number 3. I just threw this one in there because, oh, sorry. There's the sign lady. Here comes my sign lady. Yes, you did. Let me see if I can find that. Where's that third one at? There it is, right there. This kind of goes along with what we've been looking at as far as patriotic homes, but it's taken it a little too far. Maybe we don't know. Let's see. Right there. This is taking patriotic homes to another level. I'm nicely done.
Thanks, Kat.
There it is, guys. What Realtors See number 3. What Realtors See number 3. That is taking patriotism to a whole new level. What do you think? Put your caption in the chat. Barn burner. That's pretty good. That's funny. Barn burner so far. What do you got, folks? What do you got? What Realtors See number 3. What Realtors See number 3. The bomb exploded. America the Beautiful. Yeah. The bomb popped. That's funny. That one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Star Spangled Manor. Ooh, Star Spangled Manor. I like that. Red, white, and blue all over. That's an old joke, Chris Bergeron. Stand and salute. Yep. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. What do you think? They had paint on sale, just not the same color. That's pretty good. They had paint on sale. It was not the same color. That's pretty funny. God, we have a funny audience. You ever notice that? They make me laugh every freaking week. It's so cool. Very cool. 10 seconds, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6. Stripes are in this year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And there it is. The bomb pop. It looks like a bomb pop all day long to me, too. Oh, my goodness gracious. And that concludes What Realtors See. Guys, I tell you what, we went a little long today. It was fun. It was interesting stuff. Hopefully you were as interested as I was and Shelly was. I love our new signs, Trace. You definitely made the show a little bit better then. So that's great. Don't forget the after show. We always do a little bitty after show, kind of talk about some little extra quality stuff. If you join the Talking Real Estate Facebook group, there is the QR code. Guys, pass it out to friends and family. Post it on Facebook, all that good stuff, because we're always trying to do goofy, ridiculous stuff. And the more people, the merrier. And there's so many people that bring great fun stuff to the show. It makes me laugh all the time. Okay. I'm Scott, and I'm definitely talking real estate. See you at the after show.